hello, and welcome to Newcastle v PSG. Dylan, shout out to you, my friend. Wow. Just currently watching the back end of the Atletico Madrid Feyenoord match. Been a belt of that game. Hello, and it's been mass scenes in Newcastle today of the PSG ultras making quite a lot of noise in Newcastle, throwing off fireworks and all sorts. So that's been interesting to watch that unfold. Obviously, that stadium will be packed tonight, St James's Park. Newcastle, I think this is, I believe, their first meeting with PSG. Or certainly in modern times anyway. Khalid, shout out to you. Stephen is watching the Celtic game. Yeah, keep me posted on the Celtic game. Obviously we're not. There was no way I was going to do the Celtic game, but being English, it was either this or Man City, to be fair. And we've not that bothered about Leipzig, if I'm being all honest. Leeds 2023, Khalid, hello to all of you guys what have just shown up. Yeah, it's going to be an epic night of football. Big game for Newcastle. They got a draw in their first game away at AC Milan. This is in front of their own crowd. So, yeah, obviously expect big things. Who are Leeds playing tonight? Leeds... That sentence does not sound right. Who are they playing, dude? And I'll let you be the guy what does the roaming commentary from the Leeds game. We've got Jesse Jackhammer. Hello, shout out to you. Obviously, big massive fallout from last night's NXT. All the talk of the town is what AEW got as way of response to some of the most pettiest decisions ever, QPR, okay, by Shawn Michaels, Vince McMahon and Triple H. I mean, obviously, they're just throwing the stars together, haven't they? Honestly, doing that watch along last night, it was like, well, here's Asuka. No, we'll trump that with John Cena. Oh, no, we'll equal that with Cody Rhodes. And then to wrap it all up with a nice little bow, here's a slice of Paul Heyman. And you've already got to think that they've got Happy Baron Corbin already on the show. You've got Becky Lynch already. Dominic Mysterio already. These guys are already down in NXT. Honestly, this show is going to be absolutely stacked next week. So, it's over to you, Mr. Tony Khan. What have you got? 2 matches so far announced for AEW. Saraya versus Shida for the AEW female title, and then the other match is Rated R superstar Adam Copeland versus Luchasaurus. That is what is on the table for them. I'm sure they will hit hard tonight and announce a shed load of matches. So, Dave, next week I will watch NXT instead of AEW. Look, you pick your poison, mate. You watch what you want to watch. That is, I won't be watching either, unfortunately. But I will be keeping an eye on how all that unfolds because it's so interesting. WWE have just said, look, Tuesday night's our night. You're invading our time. And they've just said, we're throwing the big hitters. Bring your best. Bring your A game. So that is literally what's gone off. Kayla was on the bump today, Dave, but it was a sit-down interview. It's usually a stand-up. A sit-down interview with Kayla Braxton is more like a stand-up interview with Kayla Braxton. No offence. She's only flipping tiny. You won't be able to tell if she was sat down or stood up anyway. Got 3 minutes left of this pulsating 3-2 game between Atletico Madrid and Feyenoord. We will start looking at the Newcastle game in a moment's time. Cody's announcement is David's debuting on NXT. I 100% think it's just Dusty Cup. The Dusty Tag Team Championship, I mean, I can't see it being anything other than that, to be quite honest with you. It is synonymous with his dad. It's got his bloody name attached to it, for God's sake. So yeah, I think that's what's going to be the announcement, to be honest. I don't think there's going to be anything else. Because I want to hear Cody's announcement. It'll be Dusty Cup. I can pretty much guarantee it'll be Dusty Cup. Other than that, I can't see why. He's not going to announce he's going to SmackDown, because why would he do that on NXT? That would make no sense. But hey ho, they're doing it for views. You're watching the bump. Are you watching the bump? It'll be going off soon, the bump. They had John Cena on. Boo, 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 boo. Anybody watch the Toy Hunt video from earlier? If you haven't, please go and do so, because it is epic. It is from Americana. Courtesy of Irish Rebel. Honestly, I had a laugh making that video. It's so good. I love it. Cody Rhodes, so what do you want to talk about? Dave, enjoy NXT and wins the NXT champion. He's not there to win the NXT title, dude. No, he's not there to do that. What is going to go up against Lilia Dragunov? I mean, it's a match that we want, but we want that on the main roster. I've just made my predictions, and I need to do that predictions video at some point this week. Probably tomorrow night, actually. That's what I'll sit and do tomorrow night, is the predictions video. Thank you, Stephen. Much appreciated. It's fun. It's so weird looking at other people's footage and then trying to do a commentary on it, because I wasn't in the moment. I couldn't tell you what it was like in there. So just relying on the images that Irish Rebel took was quite fun. And I could blame him if he dawdled on anything. Dave, this Friday, Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso will be on SmackDown. I know, dude. I know. They're off to go and confront... I don't know if they're going to confront the Judgment Day, because I could do that on Raw. But there's predictions. I do think Bloodline. I think we're going to have some kind of dangle thing where obviously Jimmy and Jay will probably cross paths at some point at Fastlane. They are both on the same pay-per-view. So I do think there will be some kind of a collision of some kind. So that'll be interesting to see. But yeah, we'll have to watch out for that. This match is near the end. We are going to have a look at Newcastle team. There it is. Boom. Pope, Trippier, Vaselas, Scar, Byrne, Bruno Guimaraes. Longstaff is in. Tenali, Almiron, Gordon and Isaac. No room for Wilson at this particular time. So that is that Newcastle team, what is taking on PSG this evening. And then we'll have a look at this PSG team. Boom, star-studded lineup, and Donnarumma in goal. Maquelos, Skinner, Hernandez, Hakimi. We've got Ungade in midfield. We've got Mbappe, Dembele. And then we've got that front line. Colo, Manini, and Gansidon Ramos. So, honestly, don't know what the score. Put your score predictions in. Having a look at that, put your score predictions in. What do you think Newcastle will even survive the relentless attack of Mbappe? He is obviously the danger man in that PSG team. But we've seen PSG on the road before. Liverpool beat them 3-2 at Anfield several years ago now. But Mbappe was still pretty much the striker. A top player. They had De Griezmann, who's now back at Atletico Madrid. So yeah, get your score predictions in. What are you going to go for in this game? 5-2 says Jesse Jackhammer. Jesus Christ, you don't really give Newcastle any chance, do you? Oh, Feyenoord, last minute ditch. Oh, it nearly caused quite a lot of stir there. We are in injury time in this game, and Feyenoord nearly found a way. There's going to be a substitution, so there's going to be a little bit more time delay. Dave, nice video you did today. I loved it. I got a laugh out of it. That's what the intention was, is to have a laugh. Yeah, I loved making it. Did he really pinch your ass? I mean, I just made that up. But yeah, honestly, it was a good video. I kind of enjoyed it. Oh, look at Ultimate Warrior. Why is he angry? And then Hackbed the Dead flipping Undertaker. I mean, that Undertaker plush was a disgrace. It did not look like the Undertaker. It looked like a hungry Arab. And that's what made me do the Hackbed the Dead terrorist. It was garbage. The Ultimate Warrior did actually look like the Ultimate Warrior, I've got to say, but the Undertaker was trash. Really trash. Leeds, yowie wowie. It's just good. I'm going to use the amazing and awesome things again in future toy hunt videos. I felt that really worked a treat. Having kapow! Amazing! I'm going to use them again, I think. I like them. Am I going to do the Liverpool game on Thursday? No, I'm not going to be home in time to be able to set the stream up or even be able to do it. I'm busy tomorrow. By the time I get home, I'm too tired. I will be watching the game, but streaming it, unfortunately, no live stream tomorrow is literally a no-go for me. It is unfortunate, because I would have loved to, but I can't. It's honest, my internet would be a jerk and wouldn't work, for one, because it always does when I do try and rush a stream. No, it's just not worth my hassle. And I literally would have got home like 30 minutes before the kick-off. The chances here for Feyenoord. It's a great save by All Black. It stayed down with literally in the last like seconds of this game, and Feyenoord are still going. Corner to Feyenoord. Literally, this is the last ditch attempt. Goalkeeper is up. I mean, you're doing the game. How are you doing the game? Or you're watching the game, or how are you doing the game? You got a YouTube channel, Stephen. Are you actually going to stream the game, or how are you doing the game? Dave, if you want to use any of my videos, you can. It's awesome the way you do it. If I need to, I would never do your collection. I would never do that. I did look today and I bottled it. I proper bottled it. I found a street fight and I was going to do like a wrestling commentary to it. But the thing is with that, I wasn't sure because obviously the footage is someone else's. I didn't want to step on toes because it does get a bit nasty. Oh, right. I mean doing the game. TNT Sports are doing the game. You're going to be watching the game then. Okay, I get what you mean now, dude. It's not how you worded it. So the Atletico Madrid have won. It's so unfortunate for Feyenoord. They was close, but just slightly missed out. But we are going to go over to TNT Sports 2. That is where the Newcastle game is on. So we'll get settled down for some St James Geordie football. So good. I don't, you know what, I used to slag off Newcastle because of Connor. But at the end of the day, it's actually great to see Newcastle back in the Champions League. I always like it when new teams get into the Champions League. It's just fun. And seeing this game, Newcastle v PSG, when would you ever see this match play out? It's almost impossible. See if I can create some space there. I feel that's a bit close. There we go. Get a nice little gap now from the good points. So we're going back to we've just like finished that game. Official sponsor is, oh god, that burger looks gorgeous. It's Just Eat, what is the official sponsors of the Champions League. So there is St James's Park. It looks packed. It looks awesome. It is a great, impressive stadium, I've got to admit. Some passionate fans. It's what you need in football, passionate fans. These guys don't care about taking the tops off in freezing weather. So there is the team on the screen. Nick Pope at number 1. We have got Vaselas, who is in the defence. I think this is his first start. So Dan Burn is still in. That PSG team, Mbappe is the biggest name. Dembele, the back line there looks fantastic. Milan Skriniar, one of the best midfielders in Europe from the last couple of seasons, but very strong team. It's going to be interesting. Can Newcastle cope with the pace and the skill of Mbappe? That is the question today. Can they hit PSG on a counter-attack? Can Newcastle stir the European Cup? Obviously, we know that PSG underachieve massively in the Champions League. They always have. They throw money at it every year, and they underachieve every time. Can Newcastle be the team what keeps that going? Keeps that look of PSG going? I mean, you never know. It's crazy old game football. Shay Given, old Newcastle goalkeeper, doing the commentary on this side with Rio Ferdinand. And I think I have got this a little bit too loud, so we will neck it down. We'll slow that down. So just for you guys who are probably not watching the game, I will put the teams up for you to look at. So there we go, cover up the chat for 5 minutes. Hello, you can still see me though. So you got Pope, Trippier, Vaselis, Scar, Burn, Bruno, Longstaff, Tonali, Almiron, Gordon and Isaac. That is your Newcastle team for this evening. And then we'll go here. Look at this fancy lineup. Boom. There, I can just about get it all in shot. So, there you go. Take that all in. That back line. Donnarumma, Skriniar, Maquelos, Hernandez, Hakimi. Then Mbappe, Dembele on the wings. That's just going to destroy him with the wing play. And then just the forward line, Ramos. Very skillful team, but you've got to feel that it will be run from the wings. Brendan Rodgers is the Celtic manager. I know, ex-Liverpool manager. Done all right for himself. Went to Leicester as well. Was Leicester manager. Look at the flags waving there, the Newcastle colour, the black and white stripes of Newcastle, shown with massive support. Hello. I hope it. I bet that's what it should say. Aye. This is good to see. Look at the support in the stadium, black and white everywhere. It's how it should be. They look like a Mojo suite, don't they? Remember the old black and white Mojos? Very, very cool. So literally are going to be moments away from kick-off. The teams will be coming out. Newcastle, St James's Park is a buzz-in. We're about 12 minutes away from kick-off. Actually, I think I'd better just put my notification on. I don't want my phone buzzing all the way through the stream though. Got Celtic Lazio. Well, actually, I'll put the games on. That are important. We will put a thingy on the Celtic game as well. Championship, Leeds. There we go. We put that on there. So we've got the Leeds game covered, Celtic game covered. It's all good. I'm watching James Bond. Which James Bond? Which one is it? The newish one. No Time to Die or something. I don't know. The world is not enough. Diamonds are forever. Alvida's aim pet. No, that's not James Bond. Oh, sorry, I've really not rested today. Not properly. Been too busy making videos. My favourite James Bond film. Alright, well, that's a question for you, Stephen. What is your favourite James Bond film? Which is your creme de la creme? Which one can you just guarantee you're going to... Every time it's on, bang, I'm watching it. I'm going to tell you mine. It is a Goldfinger. I used to love that as a kid growing up. Goldfinger. Got the box set of James Bond, all of them, like from back in the day with Sean Connery and Roger Moore. Have you got all of them, or is it just the Daniel Craig ones you've got? It's a question. If you've got all of them, that's awesome. And then the question is, who's your favourite Bond? Barbie premiere coming to Sky. Well, it's on Sky Store. You can pay for it now. God, don't. I heard you not to. It's shit. Don't do it. Don't watch it. It's not endorsed by my channel. Surprised James Chadwick's not here yet. Where are you, Chadders? Got Irish Rebels. Being awesome. There is something I can say to you, Irish Rebel, is fingers. Keep it out of your lens, mate. Because that, when I was looking at the footage, it's like your fingers are just like that in front of the camera lens. And I kept having to comment on it. It's like, come on, Irish, get out of the bloody way. Saying that, I've done it in loads of videos. There's loads of videos with me with my fingers in. Thing is, though, it's always at points where you need to have the camera on. You can't just ignore it. So it's like, you could edit it out, but then you're taking away a good part of the toy hunt. So it's like, I'll have to leave it in. Leeds, I am everyone's favourite Irish Rebel. You're the only Irish Rebel we know. Is that you're a favourite? You're the only one. So of course, it comes naturally. I'm naturally the only Dave in real life you like. Obviously. Oh, you don't like me at all, it's fine. It doesn't bother me. Let's see if there's any breaking news. I always find that when we're waiting for kick-off, it's there's not much what you can fill in. I mean, obviously we can talk about Newcastle, I suppose. We all know how good PSG can be in their day. Dave, yeah, my big fingers, they get in the way. Suppose it works for me to be able to use it as commentary. Come on, Irish Rebel, get your fingers out of the way. It's all good, mate, it's all good. It was all good fun. I wanted to use the soundtrack, Born in the USA, but then I got copyrighted to shit, so that's why there's no music in the video. I wanted to do the national anthem, American's national anthem, but then, you know, as soon as you do it, it's like, copyright, blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, I'm better not. Dave, like you, buddy, you are a great friend. James Chadwick, let's go. God, where's they fucking? You turned over a new leaf. There's not much swearing going off. She's like, let's fucking go. Oh, it's Newcastle though, innit? Yeah, I can understand why you're not as hyped. Not as hyped. Obviously, we'll be keeping an eye on the rest of the games. Got notifications for the Leeds game, got notifications for the Celtic game, got notifications for the Man City game. We will be keeping an eye on all of them matches tonight, which should be very, very cool. Bum, 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 bum. Everybody saying hello. Seeing if there's anything being added. There's only 5 matches so far added for Fastlane. I don't know if there's going to be any others added. There's usually around about 7 matches on a pay-per-view, so there is room for at least 2 more. I just don't know where they're coming from, to be quite honest with you. James, I admit it, and I'm an American, and I am proud. Thoughts on Dominic Mysterio? I mean, obviously, we were too busy talking about the lineup for next Tuesday. I'm watching the game, Man City game, Dortmund and AC. You've got the Batcave. Literally, you've got the Batcave. Leeds United are 1-0 up. They have taken the lead in an early kick-off game against QPR. 9 minutes in, Leeds are winning 1-0. Let's wait for the confirmation of the goal scorer. I can share that news with you guys. And it is Somerville. Somerville has put Leeds United into the lead. They are winning 1-0 against QPR. We've got one happy chappy Leeds fan in the chat. Leeds 2023. James, how are you doing? So how about NXT? Oh man, fucking awesome, mate. I can't get over. It's now time for Tony Khan to try and match that out. It's like a game of top trumps, isn't it? There you go. Here's our cards. What you got? It'd be interesting to see if he bites. That's what I want to see tonight. It does a bite. Do they just start announcing matches out of left field? Oh, MJF versus... Let's see what they've got. Let's see what big stars they can pull out of their arse to get people to watch their show on Tuesday. That's interesting. I mean, people will tune in for the Adam Copeland match, I'm sure, if they don't stuff it up and have him wrestle before then. Sean Connery says, Stephen, 1-0, Leeds. Yep, Leeds, you're winning. Somerville. Mouldy Spoon is in the chat. Hello, Mouldy. Oh, we have got another update. It's just still telling me about Leeds. It's anything on my phone. I get like 400 notifications on the same scoreline. There's Mbappe. There's a little girl there. She knows the camera's on her. The proud little youngsters there from probably a school in Newcastle, I'd assume. Donnarumma, Maquelos. And then we've got Newcastle there. Pope. God, how small is Trippier? We've got Tonali, Almiron. There is Isaac at the end. Have Newcastle got what it takes to stop the juggernaut that is PSG? PSG are the underachievers of the Champions League. Got a great team, always do, but for some reason never seem to measure up right in this competition. I can't pull nothing out of my arse. God, you must be clunged up with shit then, eh? If you can't pull shit out of your ass. I mean, how do you get rid of the shit? Oh, does it come out your mouth? Oh. There, you walked into that one. James Bond, get all the women. The lucky bugger. It's the suit, innit? There you got Isaac is up front. You've got Scar, got Pope. There's a Newcastle fan. He's like trying to stand in the way of the camera. Referees, PSG players are moving over. Referees just waiting. I think they're supposed to be doing a coin toss, but I don't know what's going off here. So Istvan Kovac. So obviously they're just moving into positions of their flags on the floor so they can get the photographs. Just like someone else. Won't poop, can't poop, won't poop. I don't know who we're talking about with that. Surely one day we'll get some retribution. There is Eddie Howe. Done a fantastic job since taking over at Newcastle manager. But is this where it stops? This is a big... And there's Enrique. Honestly, proper legend when he used to play. Obviously this crowd is on fire. Lots of noise from the Newcastle supporters. Dave, my brain was working overtime last night. I did come up with a funny idea for a video. That's cool. Just Nick, I poop too much. He never gives up. He poops too much. Hello Nick, how you doing, dude? Oh my god, my phone has buzzed already. We are close to kick-off. Match has started between Celtic and Lazio. Keep you posted on all of that. We have kicked off here. It is the first half and we need to change this over. Oh, I keep doing that. First half has kicked off. My phone has told me that the game has kicked off. That is what that was about. We are underway. Can the Newcastle do better than Manchester United and Arsenal yesterday, who both suffered losses in the second round matches? It's really all eyes on the British teams today. Can they do better than yesterday? That is what the question is. Do you like Dr. No? Not really a fan of that one, to be fair. Who gives a fuck about Celtic? Oh, well, because you don't support them. There is people in the chat what do support them, so we have to play fair. We do have to play fair, Mr. Chadwick. Who else, other than you and Mouldy Spoon, gives a fuck about Manchester United in the chat? You've got to work it both ways, mate. You've got to work it both ways. And there's nobody really in here what's a supporter of Newcastle, to be fair. Oh, we did have two new people on Monday. What came in? Who were Newcastle fans. I don't know if they're around. I think Katie and Jonathan. If you are listening, are you involved in the chat somewhere? Please pop in and say hello. Because obviously this is a big game for you guys. Dr. Giggles. Match started Leipzig versus Man City. Tino Werner up front for them, I think. Yeah, but Scottish football is shit. I know it's shit, mate, but still, there's got to be some supporters out there. Well, I support Liverpool. He supports Liverpool as well, so we'll give him that. We'll give him some credit. We're 2 minutes in. Good line by Newcastle in that midfield. It's just a proper line, that, isn't it? Look at Newcastle's line there. Wow. Already kind of under pressure is Donnarumma. Do well at this moment, but the ball is stolen off. Jordan's like getting the fans frenzied up. I mean, literally in the opening first 3 minutes, like, come on. Putting pressure already, the PSG backline. Yet again, they're just messing around with the ball in the back. And Newcastle's pressing line is really, really up. So, I'm impressed with that so far. Don't know if they'll be able to keep that up for the entire game. Dave, I've watched The Web last night. It was about teen dating. I was like, what the hell is this? Didn't watch it. Not interested. There's only about 200 people watched that video. It was a video. It wasn't live. They pre-taped it. I don't think it did that well. I don't know. I think a lot of people are slowly showing less interest in that channel, to be quite honest with you. I don't think they're hitting what they wanted to do. I don't know. Desperation is going to be sticking in. They'll be getting E back on soon because she's probably on it one what will bring the ratings up. That's what it is. You know it'd be desperation when he's back on next week or something. I don't know. It's up to them. I just don't think it's got boring. Let's be honest. Talking of Liverpool, Klopp wants a replay. Yeah, he said it. I don't think we'll get a replay. I mean, I'm not bothered about it. The game's gone in my world. There's no point in crying over it, the points and stuff. I just don't want it to happen again. And that's the main factor for me. The game's gone. We lost. We didn't get a point for it. I want the right things to be changed, the right people to be punished. Did you hear that audio? Oh, Mbele, what a chance. Just at the far post, literally inches away from nestling in the back of the goal. It was a right strike. Yeah, so have I, James. So have I. I can't be bothered with it anymore. It's just not what it used to be. It's just lost its appeal. And it's nothing what they're doing. It's just, well, it is everything they're doing. It's just gone a little bit too wayward. And it's, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's just the chat's not the same on it either. And I think I lost it. I think it lost its way when I started inviting people on, me included, I guess. Can we move on? Can we move on? What do you mean? Can we move on? What does that mean, Stephen? I don't know what you're talking about, dude. We're 5 minutes, and this game's moved on. 1 minute wrestle, Jessica Jackhammer. Shout out to you. I mean, the wet word, yeah, it's got its appeal. I haven't watched for 4 weeks now. To be quite honest, we haven't watched it in 4 weeks. Just can't be bothered. I'm not bothered about the dating thing. It was not really that good the first time round. It were alright, but it's not something that I'm bothered about. I don't feel like I'm missing anything. American football sucks right now. I mean, totally. It's the early stages of the bloody conferences, though, innit? American football. Gordon goes down. Newcastle doing alright these opening exchanges, actually. I'm quite impressed. They're holding their own. Causing quite a bit of problems. They've got a really good line, like I said at the beginning. But it's keeping that danger man quiet, innit? Only takes a second for Mbappe to destroy their defence. Oh, chances! Goalkeeper Donnarumma takes it away, but Isak was there in a good position. I mean, I'm under pressure at PSG at the moment. It's good to see. Let's make a game of it. We don't want it one-sided. There are the PSG fans loving this wet weather. The ultras. Look at that, man, making some noise. Big top section there. Did you see that, James? At Old Trafford, they had Galatasaray fans literally scattered all around your stadium last night. They was in with the United supporters. What the fuck is that about? Bond girls in Dr. No is hot. NXT is going to be fire next week. You are correct, Tyler. It is going to be fire. They threw all the cards on the table last night. It was like, how do you one-up the Asuka? Right, we're going to one-up Asuka with John Cena. How do you one-up John Cena? Oh, here's a Cody Rhodes. I mean, it was just like that. It just was a tidal wave of... And you know what? They're not going to stop. Because you've already got Baron Corbin on the show. You've got Becky Lynch as your NXT champion, so they can just throw her on. Man, oh man, they can stack that show any way they want. Put a tag team title match on, have the D'Angelo family go up against the Creed boys. Bang, money, money, money. Simples. I'm going to surprise if Newcastle gets something. Yeah, it's going to be a surprise, but the way it's going, this opening exchanges, I won't bet against it. I can see something good. Cousin 4, hello guys. Hello Cousin 4. How you doing? Hope you're well. A shout out to you. And we've got Nicola Perrick recording on a toaster. Okay, I don't know what that means. Dave, don't forget Paul Heyman. I didn't forget Paul Heyman, but you can't trump Cody Rhodes with Paul Heyman, unfortunately. That's why I left him off. I meant like as wrestlers. I mean, Paul Heyman pretty much announcing Braun Breaker's a future Heyman guy. That's exciting. That is really exciting. I think NXT is going to be a few weeks... be like a few weeks of Raw. That kind of SmackDown is awesome. Yeah, what it is with NXT is that basically AEW is moving to Tuesday. I think it's basketball playoffs or baseball playoffs, something daft like that. But they're happening on Wednesday when Dynamite is usually on. But they switched it, and it just so happens to be Tony Khan's birthday on Tuesday as well. So yeah, they've moved it just because of that. But then obviously Shawn Michaels and WWE have gone, you're not coming into our time slot, getting your own way. We are going to hit you with X, Y, Z. And that's what they've done. I mean, Asuka versus Roxanne Perez. Tell me you don't want that match. Because I think everybody on the planet Earth right now who's a wrestling fan wants to see that match. Dave Tony Khan has to come up with something. Yeah, he does. And he can, but it is pretty total desperation now. I don't watch NXT, but I watched your show. That's a good idea. Could do that all the time. Yeah, I'm going to look at AEW tonight. I'm going to try and look at stuff. Oh, there is a decision. The short idea is this is stuff that you miss. I don't going to go for results or anything. Celtic are winning. 1-0 to Celtic. They're a 1 goal up. TK had a conorary last night. Seeing them names for next week's and 4 women's matches. I know, Jesus, that 4 women's matches on last night's show was pretty amazing. Oh, I can't even say that. Fun Kabashi or something like that. Celtic are 1-0 up anyway. They're beating Lazio. Mr. Barnsley, hello Ryan, shout out to you. Klopp is nuts. He play it again. He's just spitballing. They asked him what he wanted to do. It's not the actual. I'm sure Liverpool Football Club as a whole don't want that to happen. They asked Klopp personally what he would do, and he said he'd replay the game. But he did also say in that exact same sentence that he doesn't see it happening, which, me personally, I don't think it will. They won't replay it. It's unfair on Spurs. They deserve the victory in the end of the day. They deserve the 3 points. Whether or not the score would have been different if we'd have had 12 men, it's either there or there because it never happened. It happened how it happened on the game. That's how it was always meant to be. I just want the right people punished. I want the system changed. We shouldn't be looking. The VAR should not be looking at offsides for one. You've got fucking linesmen what are more than capable and have been capable of doing that for fucking years. They've become lazy and inconsistent because they rely on VAR to make the decisions for them, and it's bang out of order. Same with referees. They're hesitant to make decisions these days. Newcastle with a wayward shot, 13 minutes gone. It was Alberon with the wayward shot. It's looking good for Newcastle right now. They're getting chances. Paul Heyman is a genius. Mr. Barnsley saying, "Up, lads." Now then. No, it's just still telling me about Buddy Celtic. So yeah, I mean, there you go. There is that goal from Celtic. It's up on the screen. Celtic had Nakamura. Shinsuke. Told Shinsuke Nakamura's playing for Celtic. Last man standing match. There is going to be a free kick. There is going to be a booking as well. Almiron is down. He is being taken out. He's going to have a word with the Paris Saint-Germain player. Oh, that's Hernandez. He's saying he's innocent. Oh, he's come sliding in. It's not necessarily Hernandez what came sliding in, though. It's not Hernandez what took him out. It was Ugarte. I don't know how you say his name. So it's a free kick to Newcastle, and they're quite, well, not dangerous, but in a good position. Certainly could trouble the goalkeeper, kind of, from there. The rain is lashing down in Newcastle. It's absolutely pissing it down. Quite dry here, actually. So Trippier, we know he's a specialist. We've seen him score from all kinds of areas. Will he just take a slight touch, though? Is he going to peng it, or is this going to be like a training ground situation? Let's see what we've got. He does peng it straight at the wall. He doesn't get past the wall. Newcastle in possession. It does find its way back to Donnarumma. It's 15 minutes gone and we're still 0-0. Newcastle starting off pretty well. They're holding the line pretty good. They're putting pressure under the pressure on the PSG players whenever they're in possession. They've got a really high line of Newcastle, to be fair. Oh, here we go, Isaac. Isaac straight at Donnarumma. It's a goal. Newcastle have taken the lead, and it's Alberon. Newcastle 1, PSG 0. What a start for Newcastle. The Geordies are elated. He thought Isaac's shot was going to be it, but great save by Donnarumma for that. But it goes straight to Almiron, who bangs it in. It is 1-0 to Newcastle. This is, oh, well, it's unexpected for sure. But there you go, guys. 1-0 Newcastle. Started off really, really well in this game. Now I've just got to try and spell this bloody guy's name with my dodgy eyesight. So that was in the 17th minute. I think that's spelt right. Alberon, and it goes on, Alberon. Yep, you've got it. They are cursed in the Champions League. Man City were for so long, but now they've broken that curse. But it seems that no matter what PSG do, it still ends up the same way. It's Newcastle what are doing it today. Don't seem to get it right, do they? Yeah, he lit a buckaroos. Calling it now, Newcastle win the Champions League, hee. So Alberon has given Newcastle a shock early lead. 17 minutes gone. The bloody high press has been impressive. They keep putting PSG under the cosh every time they're on the ball, and their line is really high. There's Alan Shearer in the crowd, loving it. Wow, there's it. So in March 2003 was the last time Newcastle scored in the Champions League, and that goal was by Alan Shearer. So yeah, 2003. Newcastle haven't scored a Champions League goal since that game. That's amazing, isn't it? So, yeah. Oh, PSG are all over the place. That's sloppy. Absolute sloppy. Also get a height of a line way. I just think Newcastle line is different. But Dembele though, PSG are trying to get back into this quick. Newcastle, wow. Yeah, Dembele on the ball at the minute. It's throwing. My phone is buzzing again. I don't know what this is. But Newcastle are loving time at the moment. The crowd is electric. But it's time. There's time yet. There's obviously time. But Newcastle can, if they keep playing like they're doing, this is going to be a famous night. Can they do what Manchester United and Arsenal couldn't do last night and win a game? Well, Man United have not won a game in the Champions League at all this season so far. Sorry, not sorry. Newcastle, good possession. Gordon. Oh, is that Longstaff? I think that's Longstaff, innit? Too many gingers at Newcastle, can't tell which one. Trippier. Oh, nice little layoff, but it wasn't quite on the safe wavelength. Back in possession with PSG. They have now got all the work to do. 20 minutes gone. 1-0 Newcastle. St James's Park is absolutely electric. Neither have Liverpool. Wait, they're not in here. Ha ha ha. Sorry, I'm not. No, we've won our game in the Europa League. We can win in Europe. And we've got a better, even though we're not in it, we've still got a better record than Man United. Hey, everyone, I think that Steve and Larson will be late today because they don't cover NXT anymore. Ever right, shout out to you, my friend. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. What's your thoughts on the developments of NXT? Do you think that Tony Khan can answer back with exciting matches announced tonight? Or will they just keep to what they've had scheduled anyway? Dave, I'm starting to like Newcastle. God, don't say that. You'll become Connor will be DMing you. Also, since that City game in the in the Cup, Newcastle have looked decent. Confidence. It was always confidence with Newcastle, to be fair. Got a fairly decent team. They've brought some new players in, and they've had to bed in a little bit as well. You've got to remember that. And they're not a bad team. They had a really good run last season. So it just takes a bit of time. Some massive Impact news today. Josh Alexander versus Will Ospreay. BFG Fallout. And old Impact shows are now on Fight Plus. Very cool. Very, very cool. Bound for Glory. Is that the Fallout? What is the Fallout? Is that like a TV taping version of the pay-per-view or something? I don't know what that is. I'm being honest. I mean, we all know that Bound for Glory is the Impact's WrestleMania. Big deal event. Obviously, they're also coming over to the UK soon. We have got a big deal in MLW this upcoming weekend. Slaughterhouse. That looks like it'll be a banger of a show. Won't be able to watch it, but I'm going to try and find it afterwards. There is a David Beckham documentary on Netflix. Alex Shelley. But who asked the question? Oh, Nick asked the question, who is the Impact champ? Bound for Glory Fallout is just Impact episodes coming out of Bound for Glory. Oh, okay, cool. I don't Like I say, I don't follow the jargon that much. Newcastle on the break again. 23 minutes gone. It's Almiron again, the goal scorer. Ball finds its way through to Isaac. Certain spells of domination here by Newcastle. I may go to the Newcastle one. To be honest, in two minds if I want to go there or not go, because it'll be a banging show. You've got Will Ospreay. He's announced for Newcastle and what is it, Coventry, or is it? Is there 3 dates? Coventry, Newcastle, and one in Scotland, or is there only 2 dates? I'm not 100%. I'm sure Coventry was one of them. I haven't watched there for probably a year. They aren't as topical as they used to be. Nah, it's gone crap. It's I've unsubscribed to him ever, to be quite honest with you. They've lost the edge that they had before. They've got silly now. They go off topic way too much. And oh my god, it was nearly 2. Oh my god, almost 2. Was that Scar what took the shot? I mean, it was close, extremely close. Oh, they've got PSG absolutely rocking here. Absolutely rocked. Dave, no, I'm a Liverpool fan, don't worry. Glasgow, Coventry, Newcastle. Right, there we go. I thought Coventry was definitely one of them. I wasn't sure on the Scottish one. Dave, Adam Rain, right, retired from St. Louis Cardinals. I don't know who that is. but that's unfortunate for him, but I have no idea who that is, dude. Got Mbappe. Gets it to Dembele. Oh, the ball back to Mbappe was terrible. It goes behind him. This is the problem. PSG have just not found their foot in at all in this game. There is a shot. It goes wide. It's going to be a corner to PSG, though. And it was Ramos, but took the shot. It cannons off of Lascelles. Pope, I would assume he had it covered. There's Mbappe, causing trouble. Gets the ball across, but it does go out for a goal kick. And then Mbappe's asking for saying that it's touched a Newcastle player. Coventry got 2 nights cost. The first night sold out quickly. That's cool. That's good for Impact. I like that. I wish they'd come to Leeds. If they had come to Leeds, I would have definitely have gone. Of course. As much as I'm only WWE, if AEW came to Leeds, or Impact, or any of the other wrestling companies came to Leeds, I would go. I'd book a ticket. But maybe it's just because, obviously, that's the first direct arena. I don't think Impact would be able to get close to selling out the tickets that they would need to have that arena. It's quite big, and I don't know if they could have got near the capacity they would need to be able to do that event there. Foden, 25th minute, Man City are leading Leipzig. Phil Foden. My phone ain't even buzzed on that one yet, so that's it. That's a quick one. Come to Newcastle with me, Nick and Dave. Big night out. There we are. We have got confirmation on my phone of that Man City. Dave, you wished my command could come to Leeds. Oh man, Jesus Christ, man. MLW in Leeds, that would be amazing. That would be like the hottest ticket in town for me. Definitely would go. It's a shame that there's just not a big promotion across the sea, are they, to be honest? They do alright. They do alright. Obviously, it's crazy when you talk about these little companies and you go, oh, they're little companies. They don't see themselves as a little company. Neither does NWA, to be fair. They think they're a big deal, and so they should. I mean, they are a big deal. They're a good company. Honestly, the wrestlers, what they've got, Akira, is it Akira? From The Calling. Man, he's mental. There's some right mental heads there, you know what I mean? It's a good little promotion, I like it. Major League Wrestling. Newcastle player down, clutching his shoulder. That was Scar. It's got highlights later of all the games tonight. Not me, Dave. You know I don't watch NXT. It's same. You're on the same boat as me as AEW. I don't watch AEW. But if they ever came to Leeds, I would go. I love wrestling. I love live wrestling. You want to be a part of it, don't you? Because I don't watch the TV product, doesn't mean I wouldn't watch a live show. Dave, got to check on Mum this week. Has a doctor's appointment about her ribs. I am going to call her this evening. You do that, dude. You make sure. You should be phoning her every day. Irish Rebel, I've told you this. Even if you've got nothing to talk about, you should be phoning her every single day. Celtic, they've conceded. Stephen, it's one apiece. Lazio have scored. We'll wait for the confirmation of that goal scorer. And it's Matthias Vicario, Viso. Dave got. I've read that already. Being there is a difference to a TV show. yeah, of course there is. So one apiece, Celtic and Lazio. It didn't take long for them to pull it back. Got only one goal difference here, getting to the half hour. And that is hour on and 17th minute. Going to be so hard watching NXT and AEW at the same time. We used to do it before. Which will Days pick? That'll be interesting because he'd have to do both. We used to do it on both on a Tuesday night before, and that used to be a tough watch along that, to be fair. You never knew which one to watch, and with NXT stacking the show the way they have, I think you've got to watch NXT, mate. I mean, I don't know. I think it's worth flicking over for the Adam Copeland Luchasaurus, but I think you'll see so many replays of that the next day. Twitter will be full of that. So I'm not panicking about it. Ever right, my mother has cracked ribs. I think she has to go to the doctor to get an X-ray. Days is a WWE merchant. Lol. Dave, I was feeding grapes and chocolate covered strawberries to Liv Morgan last night. Was she? Well, yeah. Is she fat now? Has she turned fat? That's why she don't wrestle anymore. Yeah, so I know it's hard. It's hard to know. Daisy doing NXT. He'll do it. He'll have one eye on NXT. He'll have one eye on AEW as well, though. I'm sure of it. I'm only watching NXT, AEW later Wednesday night. Yeah, I don't watch AEW. If I did, it would be Friday when it's on ITV. That's when I'll watch it. When it doesn't affect anything and it's on before a SmackDown. It's the only time I ever get to watch that, and I don't sit and watch it because I already know what's happened on the show. Someone is living in the fucking clouds. Wonder who you're referring to. My mum's insurance is paying for another organisation. If that gives her rides to the doctor's appointments, I think that is awesome. City have scored, so I had to come to the chat. Oh, of course you did, Retro Demon. Nobody cares. Take a look at this score. That is what we care about. Freiburg, Liverpool playing Union St. Gilles tomorrow. That will be boring as fuck. I will be watching it, but I will not be streaming it. We have got blood. It is a Newcastle player that is down. There's blood. So it looks like a nasty collision. And we're going to see it again now, and it is. What's that? Oh, it's the goal. We're seeing Almiron's goal. Damn, Isaac is busted open. It's John is watching way too much John Moxley. Watching way too much John Moxley. Some people think he's bonkers, but he loves LFC. Don't care about City scoring, says bonkers. Isaac's been Moxley too much, yeah. Exactly, he's watching Moxley too much. It's an AEW fan. Yeah, it must be. It worked better if there had been at Fulham. Right, what have we got here? What is the news? Half time. Leeds 1, QPR 0. That is half time at Ellen Road. Somerville the score in that game. But Newcastle played down. This means we're going to get some added time before the start of, at the end of this first half. Looks in a bad way, does Isaac, actually. He will probably need emergency stitches. Looks out of it. I don't think they'll sub him. We've been so close to the end of the first half. But he's not moving. He's alright, he's fine. There's a lot of Newcastle fans looking completely worried. Ever right me, I'm always looking out for mum. Leeds is happy then. Yep. Mox sees a feather and believe. Oh my god. He must be a nightmare around house. I bet his Mrs. Renee has to go around moving all sharp objects from the kitchen. Just scared that Moxley will cut himself. It's like the worst of the self-harmers, isn't he? Don't hide it. Wow, 1-0 Newcastle. Yes, Leeds. They took the lead 17th minute with Almiron. Isaac supporting his own Terry Butcher headdress. If you know, you know. And he's running to the halfway point so he can come back into the game. We have ball possession 66% to Paris Saint-Germain, which is weird considering how much Newcastle have dominated. Tonali, what a fantastic ball by Tonali. Gordon is number 10. They are down to 10 men at the minute. Oh, terrible ball at the end. But it stopped. PSG then commit a foul. The rain is absolutely causing havoc with this game. And it was Bruno what went down. Isaac is back on. Trippier. Can he get a decent ball in? 36 minutes. Ball drifted into a nice area. Isaac was there but couldn't control it. Burns still got possession for Newcastle. But ushered into the corner but can't keep it in play. Dembele and Burn having a bit of a showdown down this right hand side. Throwing to PSG. NXT next week is absolutely stacked. It's not even half the matches announced. We'll probably have another 1 or 2 matches from the Breakout Women's Tournament, which started last night as well, with victory for Kalani Jordan. There will be a couple of more matches. They can stack that show amazingly. Newcastle player goes down. It is going to be a free kick. He is clipped by Hernandez. That is going to be a yellow card. It's been looked at by the referee a couple of times now. Yellow card. It's Almiron what goes down. It's a really dangerous position now for Newcastle. It gets clipped on the ankle. So Lucas Fernandez, is it a yellow card? It's a very dodgy position for a defender to get a yellow card so early on in the game. Mbappe pulls Almiron up. Newcastle in a decent position. God forbid they go into the half time 2-0 up. That would put them in dreamland for sure. Wonder what PSG have got on the sub bench. What could change this game, because they need to do something in the second half. It is Trippier, the free kick specialist, is over the ball. It's an indirect free kick, so somebody has to get a touch on it for it to... well, I think it's indirect. Trippier does play it into the middle. It does fall to a Newcastle player. Great save by Donnarumma. It's kept in by Bruno. Bruno shoots. Near post, saved by Donnarumma. Far post. It's another save by Donnarumma. Is it gone over the line? Newcastle are trying to get it checked. Offside has been given instead. The blushes of PSG has been saved by an offside flag. I mean, I want to see whether that ball went over the line or not. Because Donnarumma in that situation, though, was... honestly, there were about 4 flipping absolutely fantastic saves. That near post save, and then this one goes in. Oh, I mean, that's over the line. But linesman sticks his flag up. I'm sure that's over the line. We need to see a replay of that, but I'm sure that was over the line. If it is, there's a VAR decision got to be made here. There is a goal check. There is VAR. I mean, it's over the line for me. And he should know that, because it should indicate to him. Well, they'll be checking the offside first, but that was over the line. That has got to be a goal, right? Well, NXT next week, Adam Copeland's debut. He's already feuding with Christian. Out of the gate. I hope they are supposed to be looking at title matches next week. That's over the line massively. So it's a goal. It's 100% a goal, but is he offside? That is what they're looking at. The goal is a goal. It's over the line. It's clearly over the line, but is he offside? That is what we're looking at. We're back at this old chestnut again. Don't let this be Liverpool all over again. Well, no, he was clearly onside. I mean, I don't know. He is going to the screen, I think. No, they're still checking it. I don't know. There's 40 minutes gone in the game. We are held up by this goal check. Yes, UK VAR. This is how you do it. This is how you do a goal check. Take your fucking time. No, we checked it. It's all right. Fucking bumbling idiots. Only in the UK can they fuck up VAR. But this is how they do it. This is how you should have done it. We are looking. The ball's clearly over the line. We are looking at an offside here, not the goal. The goal should stand. Clearly, it's obviously over the line. Nakamura needs to win at Fastlane. Yeah, this is taking an age, but I like it. This is they're making sure they're making the right decision here. So, yeah, take as much time as they want. It is gone to the screen. It is a goal to Newcastle. It's 2-0 Newcastle. Dan Burn with the second Newcastle goal. It was over the line clearly. Newcastle in dreamland before the end of the first half. Unbelievable. PSG are erupted. They can't believe it, but the ball was definitely over the line. There's no doubt about that. We were looking for the offside decision. VAR said no offside. It is going to be a goal. 54th minute. And it's Dan Burn. Dan Burn with the goal. And it's been credited for 43 minutes. I mean, it's clearly over the ball. It's over the line. There's no point. And there, yeah, there's the official. It is an onside. Boom. What a game. What is going off here? Newcastle are 2-0 up against PSG. PSG might as well just quit football, lads. Oh, 39 minutes there, put it as. We'll change that then. Boom. 39 minutes. Dan Burn with the goal. This is amazing. All I can hear from out your TV is Newcastle fans cheering. Yeah. That's how you should hear it. My TV's not even that loud, to be fair. So it don't affect anything. This is unbelievable, Jeff. Newcastle winning the UCL Classico, the new UCL Classico. Oh, can imagine our good friend Connor. Connor, he'd be wanking. He'd literally be just jumping around his living room round now with his dick out, wanking himself to death. Well, he can't do anything else but wank, can he? But I mean, bless him. Your TV is not loud, but the Newcastle fans are. Yep. Yeah. This is not. I ain't even got the volume on. This is actually what you're hearing from the actual stadium. Can imagine. Man, they're in dreamland right now. Let's put it that way. Absolute dreamland. 2-0 up after near half time against PSG. It's unreal. Good friend, really. No, you know what I mean. I've been sarcastic, James. I've been sarcastic. Good, no doubt he'll be in my comments. Well, look, come back to the video tomorrow and he'll be in my comments going, Newcastle won, whining at me as he does. Well, you left the channel. You walked away. I didn't fucking ban you. You walked off. You unsubbed them. You fucked off with your with your temper tantrum. Newcastle fans are actually sad. The one time Messi could have come here to St James's Park and he hasn't at PSG. Yeah, but you've got Mbappe there. There's a free kick here for PSG. Honestly, if PSG were to score now, fucking hell, we'd have a right second half. But it was Longstaff what took out the PSG player. Enrique's got a lot of work to do. Luis Enrique, the PSG manager. This is unheard of in Newcastle. 2-0 up against PSG. We all didn't give them a chance in hell. But Eddie Howe, Jesus Christ, masterclass here. Obviously the Newcastle player doesn't know what a white line looks like. So yeah, I'll stand in front of this line, eh? Ball whipped in. Oh, great save by Pope. Because if he didn't get there, there was a PSG player at that far side. Ball goes out. Newcastle want the throw in. I mean, God, the crowd is absolutely fucking electric. Mbappe could be the most overrated player ever. He doesn't win the Champions League. If he never wins the Champions League. It's like that though, isn't it? He'll leave. He's not going to stay at PSG for another year. If they don't do it this time, it's half time. Man City are still winning. Jesse's got a video out. It's half time at Celtic. I just have to watch this quick little video my daughter's put on. My daughter's put a video on YouTube. I'll have to check it out. Half time at Celtic Park it is. Hakimi is just brought down. Grey's Anatomy stuff again, Angel, darling. Grey's Anatomy. Don't know what a white line looks like. Maybe he should hang out with TK. Oh, he knows his white lines. It's an expert at it. Amazing Newcastle can beat PSG and United can't beat Galatasaray. United are slowly sinking into non-existent territory. Look, the Man United situation. Look, confidence. It is just confidence at the minute for that team, and I mean, as a Liverpool fan, my Liverpool team has been in that position before, and it's a slump, and it's so easy just to go, oh, it's the manager, blah blah blah. The manager can only spend the money that the board give him, and if the Glazers have not put the right money in front of him, it's not his fault. It's not his fault. I'm sorry, you don't go into a pre-season and you look at like Mason Mount as a top target. I mean, Anana, look, he was a fantastic goalkeeper for Ajax and Inter Milan. It comes to Man United, it's championship standard. Do you know what I mean? It may not even be championship standard. It's like first division standard. And you can't explain it. They spent over 70 million on him. And you know what I mean? Oh, shut up with your 3 Champions Leagues, James Chadwick. We've got 6. Shut up. The Glazers need to get the fuck out there. They are, let's be honest. Yeah, it's them. It's money. It's not nothing Ten Hag. Ten Hag's a top quality manager. And with the right signings, if he'd have got his target players, and you know, we were looking at a different Man United, aren't we? Højlund's been good. I'm intrigued by him. I think he's a little bit too young yet. I think he's got another year in him before he gets really, really good. I think a lot of pressure on him this season, and City only has one. Yeah, you're only arguing with City. You can't come at me. PSG, can they do something? There's 2 minutes left of injury time. We've already played 5 minutes. Mbappe trying to do something. Has come to a PSG player. It's going to be another corner. Ramos with the opportunity. Ten Hag is doing the best he can with what he's got. Yeah, exactly. You've got the likes of McTominay. You've got the likes of Maguire still there. And fucking Lindelof. For fuck's sake. He's shite. They're dealing with so much shit. It's unreal. And you know what I mean? With Liverpool, I've been there. I've seen this team being shit. Do you know what I mean? Some of the worst teams we've had were under Graham Souness. PSG player down, clutching his head. Oh, Højlund has been fantastic. Yeah, I think he's just got a lot more development. I think he's been thrown into your front line a little bit too soon, in my opinion. But it's because you haven't really got anybody else. Martial's been piss poor. Rashford, he has spurts, doesn't he? And Jadon Sancho, unfortunately, still fucking crying to manage. What the fuck, man? You've got a decent quality player in Jadon Sancho, and you're not playing him because he's crying because he won't apologise to Ten Hag. So Bruno Guimaraes has got himself a yellow card. I back Ten Hag, but when your first 2 signings are Mount and Onana, you're digging your own grave. I think he was forced into him, myself. That is, we are at the end of this first half. It is half time. Newcastle, oh my God, are living in dreamland. And I'm going to go and have a toilet break while we are sorting this out. Sancho's gone. Yeah, of course he has. Of course he has. Big time. Right, it's toilet time for me. It is half time. It's Newcastle 2, Paris Saint-Germain 0. We've got Man City leading in their game. 1 apiece between Celtic and Lazio. And Leeds United are winning 1-0 against QPR. That is pretty much it for now. We will be back in a couple of minutes. I am going to just go quickly have a bit of a toilet break.
in pursuit of sunlight. Where could new invention take your business? Accenture. Let there be change. What could be nicer painting better than you ever imagined? Join Sky Mobile and get 99% network coverage. Imagine that. Sky Mobile. Hello, customer. If you're busy like me, you can't be slowed down by uncomfortable footwear with no support. Plug in all the confidence and arch support I need with Skechers Arch Fit footwear. Try Skechers Arch Fit.
Gillette Labs. New Neon Night Edition. A razor unlike any other. With a unique exfoliating bar that clears the skin before the blades. For an efficient cutting edge and exceptional comfort. Enjoy effortless shaving and exfoliation in one stroke. Put your best face forward. The new Gillette Labs Neon Night Edition. The ultimate shave for your money back.
This is Paramount Plus, where you can stream our biggest blockbusters. Watch brand new originals and exclusive series. And say yes to unmissable hit shows. Streaming never felt so good. All for $6.99 a month. A mountain of entertainment on Paramount Plus.
Even within this one,
I still like to keep an eye on things.
I wanted more than just home insurance. With all this smart tech, Jack would keep running my deep store in it. I smell the blood already. It's smart tech and home insurance. Smart home insurance. On Sky Business. Whether you're fueling up before the big game or returning train and afterwards, Preston's is Kids Day in Football. Only available at PremierIn.com.
The Europa League.
It's one hell of an adventure.
These are the moments that make it all worth it. Because this isn't just football, this is everything.
Alright, we've got live boxing from York Hall on Friday, so make sure you join us ringside as rising British star Ellis Sorry makes the first defence of his newly won WBO European Cruiserweight title. And then on the 28th of October, we are kicking off Riyadh season. Battle of the Baddest, Tyson Fury against Francis Ngannou, and it's live only on TNT Sports Box Office. You know what, don't worry about that for the moment because we're here at St James's Park and wow, I've got a brolly boy by the way, thank you very much Rio. This was absolutely amazing. I cannot tell you, Newcastle leading the break 2-0 over PSG. Shay, in all honesty, did you really think, you kept looking up at the sign that says Newcastle 2, PSG 0. Do you think it was going to go that way?
No, not for a second. I mean, the big build-up before the game, Mbappe, Dembele, all these superstars coming to St James's Park, and oh my goodness, the atmosphere, the occasion, 2 goals, you know, the place was absolutely bouncing. I said, get a still of that. Newcastle United 2, Paris Saint-Germain 0. It's absolutely brilliant first half.
We actually need a medic because he's always on a heart attack twice with the 2 goals winning.
Rio, let's get straight into it really, because we said, look, if Newcastle are going to do this, they're going to need to start quickly. That's exactly what Almiron did 17 minutes in.
Yeah, and they had to be brave. They pressed up the pitch, but they almost got punished. But when you're brave, you get your rewards. It's high risk, but high reward. It's a fantastic see this here while talking about high risk. 1v1 all over the park. Yes, you've got Simsar on the pitch, but he's confident. He trusts his players. They're aggressive. They have the desire. They understand what's needed. They force a mistake through that press, and they're clinical in their finishing. Fantastic. They've done this all game today.
Yeah, brilliant from Miggy as well. It's his third goal in 3 games as well. You know, he's really in a hot vein of form at the moment. A brilliant finish.
Newcastle's first Champions League goal as well in 20 years. Imagine being the person that put that one in. Look, who next for Newcastle? If anyone was going to score, it kind of had to be a Geordie boy, didn't it? And Dan Burn. This one had a very, very long VAR check. Almost 3 minutes in this one. You probably want a bit of an explanation. It wasn't just the offside. We think they were also checking the handball. Have a little look for yourselves. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it accidentally hits his hand, Laura, and I think if look, Lascelles didn't score then, it didn't result in, you know, he hasn't a goal scorer, Dan Burn gets ahead, and we also thought there might have been an offside in Bruno Guimaraes, but take nothing away from the aggression, the attacking Dan Burn. This is the handball we talked about. It just brushes his hand here. The law for the game suggests if now that drops his foot and Lascelles puts it in, then it's disallowed. Because there's a second phase of play, you know, Bruno gets involved, but, you know, gets the Dan Burn. It's a brilliant header, you know. I love the lad. We spoke about him before the game. It's just such a special moment. As you say, that 2 minutes and 47 seconds felt like 2 hours and 47 minutes. It was so long for every person in this stadium, but it was worth the wait, Laura.
And you know what the great thing is, the story is phenomenal. He's a season ticket here, Dan Burn. And to score, imagine his heart must be pumping out of his chest. What a moment for him and his family and his club.
You saw there being played on, so that was the offside check complete. And Dan Burn with the most amazing celebrations. I've never seen anything like this inside this stadium tonight. Can they keep it up though? Newcastle with a break, of course, 2-0 up. What PSG got in store in the second half? That was your first one, Miguel Almiron. A first goal at St James's Park in the Champions League for 20 years. Who next? Of course it was Dan Burn. The second half is coming up very, very soon. Do stay with us. Newcastle are leading PSG. This program is brought to you by FedEx, UEFA Champions League official sponsor.
So the world's what it means to be a fan at fanatics.co.uk, a collection of officially licensed fan gear. Fanatics.co.uk, officially licensed everything.
Sell your car the motorway way, where dealers compete to give you their best price.
It's Big Mania and dealers in for Helen's car.
14,000, Matt?
I'm just bidding my best price.
But wait, here's the star of the show. And he's just bid 14,500. 15,000. Correct.
Yes way. Motorway, the way to sell your car.
Your neighborhood is bustling with flavor and deliveries of good stuff. Uncover your new favorite restaurants. Or dive back to your home as usual. Home of fans. Everything out there is right here. Deliveroo. It's all on the business.
Two of the biggest causes of sensitivity are weakened enamel and gum problems. I recommend Sensodyne Sensitivity Gum and Enamel because of its triple action. It helps protect sensitivity, improves gum health, and retarded enamel. For me, that's why this one's really game changing. Try Sensodyne Sensitivity Gum and Enamel because it works.
When you run a business, great communication is vital.
I just trying to say,
Welcome to Hi-Hi 3, the business mode that's refreshingly easy to use. Packed full of features designed to make your business life simpler. And all backed up by our UK-based support team. Find out more at hihi.co.uk. Hi.
Hi. I've got kids. They're multiplying.
Hello. Did Dave lose his stream? No. No, I'm still here. Hello. Dave loses him. Sorry, I was no, he's just gone to the low. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. Sorry about that. That took a lot longer than I anticipated, but I'm back, baby. Yeah. What was the point of United keeping Donny van de Beek? He doesn't do anything, and then they should have released him. He does nothing when he comes on from the bench. Didn't he go to Everton on a season loan last season or something? I'm sure he went away. I mean, I thought he was at Everton at one point. We are back with Mark Hughes has left Bradford City. Wow, that's interesting. I know he was in the bathroom break, but it's been gone a while. Yeah, toilet. Just not going to go into full details, but yeah, I needed to. Couldn't really get off while stuff was happening. Leipzig. Oh my God, OMG, Leipzig have scored against Manchester City. God, this game has taken a long time for the second out, obviously because of the injuries. But yeah, we have got a goal. I can't say Opperhender. How you pronounce it, I don't know. But it's one apiece between Leipzig and Man City. Where's your retro gone? Where's your retro gone? Where's your... Dave had the shits. Not the shits, just needed to shit. I did something that some people can't do. When I need to empty, and that's what happened basically. That's too much information. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be sharing that on a stream. That is disgusting. About to play darts with one of the players' dads. They wanted him gone. Come on, Leipzig. Yep, Leipzig have scored an equaliser. God, what a weird week it would be if Man City don't win Leipzig. Newcastle being the team what you'd have said unlikely to win in the Champions League, get the fucking win. I fucking love you, Dave. I'm glad that somebody does. Yeah, close to the second half starting. Oh, fucking hell. Some people would wish to be in my position, I tell you. Literally wish they was me. But second half literally going to get underway, and it has. Dave, the Bailey simp is back. I'm not a simp for Bailey. Not at all, not at all. No. No. If she met me, she would fall deeply, madly in love with me. I can guarantee it. But the bad thing about it is she'll never meet me. So there you go. That's where we're at. James Tatwick, we love you as well. There's a lot of loving. Brown nose. Whichever way you look at it. I'm only kidding. I'm only joking. We are into the second half. PSG have got a mountain to climb. They need a good opening 10 minutes to this second half. They really do. Because Newcastle, honestly, that first half, they were tremendous. Absolutely fantastic. Tactical football. They kept a high line. They put pressure straight away on PSG. And that's what they need to do in this second half as well. I mean, the home crowd have been fantastic. They've been electric. Dylan says Brian Pillman Jr. will be one of to take the North American title off of Dom. That'd be a massive debut for him, wouldn't it? Imagine that. Day one, Dominic, you beat him. Well, that beating Dominic is massive, but winning a North American title is pretty massive. I mean, they could do wonders with Brian Pillman. It just depends on how they fit him in. I wouldn't want to do Brown Nose Dave. Don't know if it's whipped or not. It's a bit nutty. It's a bit nutty. So Dave, Jade would make a debut at Fastlane, and that is what PW Insider are saying, that it looks like Fastlane. I don't know what capacity she will be, whether she's just sat in the crowd or she does an interview or gets involved in something. I can't tell you. It won't be a match. But you know what? I think they'll just have her sat in the crowd. She might get involved in something. It could be quite fun. And it might be a little indication on which show that she's going to end up on ultimately. So, yeah. Stop crying and stop trying to suck up to me. Oh, you're just a legend, James. Everybody wants to crawl up your arsehole. I don't know what you've done to the chat, mate. I mean, honestly, James, what have you done? Have you been bribing them with money? Is there a certain status within the core of the wrestling community that you're mates with James Chadwick? You are instantly popular. I don't understand. I don't understand it, dude. That one thing I don't do is brown nose Irish rebel. No, mate. No. Just always remain truthful, and that's what I try and do. I don't jump up anybody's ass. Oh, PSG. There's a little bit of a movement here from them. Still managing to clear it, though, Newcastle. It's going to be a throw into PSG. We already know what show she is going on, and it's Raw. Yeah, okay. What fucking money. That's why he's skint. But, Dave, I think that Brock Lesnar is returning at the Royal Rumble. People have refused to work with him, apparently. I don't know who it is who's refused to work with him, but there is a wrestler who they had lined up for him to face, and they said they don't want to work with him. So Brock Lesnar right now is in a little bit of a limbo. Can't return back to Cody, obviously, because that's done. That is done now. That make no sense. And I think we've seen enough of Seth versus Brock. So it's what to do with him going forward, to be honest. I think creative are struggling to find him a way back in. Oh, I was there over Apple for the Halloween movies. I still have my vote for Hellraiser. Oh, for the Halloween movies. We need to actually put a poll out, a community poll on when we're going to actually finally get one of them done. Because we're kind of a million miles away from it, to be quite honest with you. Oh, and a goal again for Newcastle. It's gone in. Jesus Christ, Newcastle. This is amazing. 3-0 to Newcastle. What the flip? Oh my God, they're in dreamland. 50th minute. They've got another goal. Oh, we're not going to hear the fucking end of this. Oh my God. I mean, they in fairness, they are going up against a team what literally sucks in the Champions League. Who scored the goal? We'll see it in a minute. It hasn't come up on my phone yet. There we go. Who is it? Who scored it? Longstaff. Longstaff, Sean Longstaff, I think. Come on, where were we? Text. Oh, right, I was going to write on another text. Longstaff, 50th minute. Wow. Let's spell long. Right, David. Longstaff, 50th minute. Change it to green. Okay, let's do it. Wow, what a way to start the second half for Newcastle United. Flip me, man. What can you say about this performance from Newcastle? That is sensational. Absolute sensational. What Eddie Howard has done absolutely fantastic here. It's a masterclass by Newcastle. Is it Newcastle been on a run lately? No, well, yeah, kind of. They've not really played anybody big. I mean, they've been a bit hit and miss, to be quite honest with you, but this has been fantastic. They did beat Sheffield United a couple of weeks ago, 8-0. So you could say they're on a bit of a run, really. Tsunami. Dave, where's Connor? He doesn't get him. He'll be watching the game with his parents. He doesn't get involved in these streams anymore, Jesse. He took his ball home a while back. Threw a Teddy out at court, unsubscribed to all my channels, and stopped being my friend on Twitter. Pops up now and again in the comment section, but that's on him, not on me. Until he sorts his act out, I couldn't give a flying shit, to be quite honest with you. It's up down to him that. If he can apologise to me, I don't know what I've done wrong to him for him to be like that, but that's his problem. Eddie Howe should be England manager. He should, actually. You know what? I'd take it. Right now, because this has been a masterclass from Newcastle. They took the really high stance in the first half, and they've kept it. The line that they have got is amazing. Threw toys out of the cot. Yeah, Teddy out of the cot, definitely. He does it a lot. He just unfollows you on Twitter and then blocks you for no reason. And then tries to make it out as if he's having a laugh with you. It's like, fuck off. If you're going to keep doing that, then I don't want to know. But being a pub, watching this, I would have thought with his family, he'll probably put a message in this stream. He'll watch this stream, and I hope he does. Because reason why I'm not unblocking him on Twitter is because I can't be asked. He's had too many chances with me, and I don't know why he blocked me in the first place. I don't know why he unsubbed to my channels in the first place. I mean, he's never explained himself, so as far as I'm concerned, that's his issue, not mine. Alan just missed a sitter. Oh my god. That's why Retro's not in the chat right now. He's shitting himself because it's one apiece. James, my friend, that is all I am trying to say, not brown nosing. I have done with childish bullshit. Yeah, that's where I'm at. I just can't be bothered with it. He did it too many times, and a lot of the times he never explained himself. Oh, I was hacked. But that don't cut it anymore, to be honest. PSG need to do something. Oh, he couldn't get a foot on that. If he did, he could have stirred it into the goal, but it's not. It's going to be a goal kick. They have made PSG look like wolves. Well then, I'd hate to think what Man City made the Wolves look like. It has been a poor performance by PSG. They have come here and they've had the arses handed to them. Luis Enrique just looks bewildered. I mean, this team, we were looking at this Champions League group stage and we pegged it as the group of death for Newcastle. Look at what they've done. They've drawn one and they're on the verge of winning one. What the fuck? They could get through to the next round of the Champions League. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. They will say, is Dave, anytime I see a puzzle box at a toy or a collectibles store, I pretty much can. I won't touch those things. A puzzle box. Oh, puzzle box. Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. The Pandorica, is it? Is it a what does they call it? A Pandora's box. It's something like that. There's a name for it. Oh, it's imagine solving it, and then all these hooks come dangling down. Oh, it's a goal. PSG have finally scored. 55th minute. PSG have got one back. We've got a game on our hands, lads. They've found a way. They've broken down that Newcastle defence. And it's Lucas Hernandez. Look at this play here. This it is onside. Oh, they will probably look at this. Oh, that's questionable. Obviously, there will be a VAR check. We will put it down for now, but we will wait for VAR. Is he just offside? That is the question that is being asked. Goal check. Is it? What are we seeing? There is a VAR check up on the board. Will it be taken off? It has stood. It is going to be 3-1. Hernandez has pulled a goal back. First real goal threat for PSG. So there we go. 56 minute. We've got a game on our hands. Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. Yep. The Cenobites totally mess up. This isn't a real world. Newcastle are winning and City drawing. Sus. Yeah. VAR, mate. It's VAR. They're just not working properly across Europe. What is a Cenobite? Being bitten by John Cena. A Cenobite is basically a hell's creature. Somebody what has a thirst for pain. And they get transported into hell's plaything. It's pretty much what a Cenobite is. Held together by the leader, Pinhead, who wasn't meant to be the figurehead of the Cenobites. He wasn't meant to be the main character. He wasn't supposed to be the figurehead of the franchise. The whole point of it was the box, the puzzle box. But then Pinhead just became synonymous. Literally about 10 minutes screen time in the actual first Hellraiser movie. The actual first Hellraiser movie was the woman. She was the devil. She was the killer, not Pinhead. Pinhead was just there to be somebody what cleared all the mess up, sort of thing. Very good movie. We'll do a watch along for that, definitely. I've penciled it down anyway. We need to start rocking and rolling with some movie watch alongs on the IRL movie channel this month. Been slacking, so we need to find a way of doing it. I don't know when now, but we're going to have to try and pencil some in. James, you think this is bad for you? You should be here. Where I live, there's a bunch of childish crap going on here. What kind of childish crap? I mean, it's just the chat, basically. There you go. There is that decision. That's a better way of doing VAR. Why can't we use that? We threw it out, actually. The VAR, what they use, is what they used in the World Cup. And we should use that. What a game, says Mouldy. There's nothing like Champions League nights. Yeah, we've been like, look at last night, that Galatasaray game. It could have gone either way, to be fair. Just that you've got that shit pile of crap in your goal. Anana is the Harry Maguire of the goalkeepers. He's fucking shite, mate. Just Nick says Pinhead was but the guy who played him did such a good job and made him stand out. They had no choice but to make him a figurehead. Yeah, exactly. It's the reason why he got put on the promotion. He wasn't meant to be on the promotional stuff. The books by Clive Barker made no mention of Pinhead. Wasn't meant to be such a iconic horror character. But, you know, once we saw him and saw how good he was, the British actor, Bradley, what was his first name? Something Bradley. I need to work out what his name is. It's something Bradley. And I should know this. I am so terrible at remembering names. Something Bradley. Let's put Pinhead in. I put Pinehead. I don't know why I put Pinehead. That is just silly. So Pinhead. Who plays Pinhead? Come on. Clive Barker. Iconic Pinhead. But Doug Bradley. There you go. Doug Bradley. Yeah, Nick got it just before me. He's just Googled it quicker than what I did. Doug Bradley. Great British actor, actually, and yeah, did a fantastic job. I don't mind all of them. It just got shit once they started changing the actor for Pinhead. The newer stuff is just garbage. Absolutely shite. Don't watch anything past the late 90s because they're garbage. I think you can get up to at least Hellraiser 3 or 4, and then just don't bother because the rest are crap. I read almost all of Clive Barker's books in college. I love that man. What a legend. Oh, bloody Candyman's just so good. Love Candyman. They ruined that by doing the Welcome to the Flesh, flipping Farewell to the Flesh thing after with the girl. Coming soon to AEW, Adam versus Adam versus Adam. They did a list, right? Somebody did a list of how many names, and there's like 3 Adams, 3 Cages. Fuck me, it's ridiculous. 4 Dougs. Oh my god, it's mad. Adam Cole, Adam Copeland, Adam Adam and the Hants, and whoever else. Jesus Christ. It's bad, innit? It's bad. Adam Cole, baby. So Adam Cole, Adam Copeland. Who's the other Adam? Why am I having a blank? Dave, you think that Connor is a bad? Try dealing with the landlord that is a cross-dresser, and Andy has a brother-in-law that is drunk. Oh, buddy, it's a lovely here. Adam Page, yeah, aka Hangman, yeah, you're correct. I forgot all about Adam Page there for a minute, which is not hard to do, to be fair. Irish Rebel, God, you've got a cross-dresser. You make sure that you're not drunk then, and he starts wandering around your living room wearing a dress, and you get a little bit tutti fruity, and start, ooh, where's this woman come from? Oh dear. Oh dear, that's why you don't drink, innit, Irish Rebel? You've made one too many mistakes with your landlord. My landlord, she's my landlady. Uh-oh. So Newcastle make some substitutions. It's still 3-1. Tenali is the one to come off, getting a standing ovation from the Newcastle crowd. He has had a really good first half. So Elliot Anderson is coming on. So Tenali off, Anderson is on OMFG. Elliot Anderson. Bit of a low-key substitution, really. I don't know if you're taking like for like. I mean, Elliot Anderson's not somebody what sticks out and I think, God, what a change that is. Like Tenali more than him. Free kick to Newcastle in a dangerous position. Trippier, nice ball in. Oh, it's over hit actually. It's over hit. One slip and you're in the shit. Oh my God. This ass. You need to shave, love. You're a bit rough what's on. Bit bristly. Sorry, Irish Rebel. I'm only joking, mate. I'm sure your landlord are totally beautiful when they're dressed up. Oh dear. Is that a gun in your pocket, or are you just pleased to see me? Newcastle still doing amazing. They're still controlling this game. Oh, meanwhile, look at this little move here. Oh, but just overdid it. Just overdid it. But PSG, can they get on the counter? Straight to Mbappe. Mbappe's not looked that good in this game, to be fair. We have a moment of magic from Mbappe. Ramos not being too good either. Lots of Newcastle players back in defence. They've got a really strong line here, Newcastle, making it totally difficult for PSG. They're working at it though. They're trying to create something. Mbappe asking for the ball. It does cannon off the Newcastle player. It's going to be a corner. just strength in numbers, Newcastle. Strength in numbers. Here's a yellow card being raised. I think that was to Dembele of all players. But it's going to be a corner. Dembele has run towards to take it. It is ball drifted in, taken off. Trippier at the far post does manage to clear it. I know I'm awesome. I'm definitely better than the Miz though. I'm here to make you guys laugh, and that is my job. It's not a job; it's a pleasure. Never a job, never a chore. 67 minutes though. PSG are doing a hell of a lot of fucking moaning. Stop moaning. Dembele did get that yellow card. What a signing Tonali has been for Newcastle. He has been good. He has been a quality signing, to be fair. He's a good little player. He was at AC Milan, I believe. He was really good there. Oh, bit of PSG caught on the back foot here in their back line. Newcastle pressing. Really causing PSG absolute nightmare. They're just not getting time on the ball whatsoever. Especially in defence. They keep giving it back to Donnarumma, which is constantly under pressure once he gets hold of the ball. I mean, you've got to say this has been a managerial masterclass. But, oh, wait a minute. PSG. Oh, that was Dembele. It doesn't quite get the shot off. It was a 2-on-1 situation, and Dembele squanders the chance. Enrique does not know what to do. I mean, he's definitely onside. Dembele gets in between the two Newcastle defenders, but he just can't get the shot off. I mean, that was Lascelles. What gets in the way? I can't say his name properly. Dave, question: What do men get out of wearing women's undergarments? Please, I tell you. Look, I can't answer this because I've never done it, but I can. Oh, Newcastle player Gordon gets a booking. It's going to be a free kick to PSG. But it's at the back. It's a McQuellis what's gone down. Let's see. It does look a little bit... Oh, it doesn't quite get the ball. So I can see why there's a yellow card. It's a bit late. So Gordon goes in the book. I don't know. Have you felt silk? Have you felt silk? If you felt anything but silk... All I can say is imagine that being downstairs. I don't know. That's all I can think of. But it's not something that I know. Ask your landlord. Ask him. I mean, he's there. He wears it. Ask him. I like Chucky. That's weird. Chucky. Do you want to play? Chucky, do you want to play? Irish Rebel, go buy some women's underwear and then let us know. Go watch an Ed Wood movie. That would explain everything. There you go. Ever's got the movie choice for you. Go watch one of them. Alberon's come off. Yeah, 2 attempts on target. So Jacob Murphy has come on for Almiron. Jacob Murphy is now on for Newcastle. So another change. We've got Anderson on and Murphy on now. Let's freshen that team up. PSG still got fight in them, but Newcastle done a fantastic job. We've just got like 19 minutes left of this second half. Still plenty of time for this game to change. Dave, hell no. Oh, you feel uncomfortable having a conversation with somebody what's a transgender, cross-dresser. I mean, I'm not bothered about it. I'll have that conversation if I want to know something. Why not have that conversation? You're only curious. Dave, is that Will Ospreay has signed a contract with WWE by ESPN. Will Ospreay? Will Ospreay's not signed any contract with WWE. He's with Impact Wrestling at the minute, doing a program with them. So I pretty much doubt he's going to WWE, dude. If I'm being honest, I don't think that is a thing. And I only really listen to the likes of Sean Rossap and PW Insider and WrestleVotes. They're the kind of people that I'd look to for genuine wrestling news. But as far as I'm aware, Will Ospreay is on tour with and doing a program with Impact Wrestling at this moment in time. So I very much doubt he's any connection with WWE. From what I know. Dave, fun fact. Launch of the Addams family. Lurch from the Addams family played the hand in. So Lurch from the Addams family played the hand in the box. The hand in the box. What? So the same guy who played Lurch played the thing. Is that what you're saying? Okay. Alright, okay. I guess that's what you're getting at. Marseille will play Brighton tomorrow. Got Freiburg, West Ham tomorrow. And then Liverpool, Union St. Gilles. Obviously, I'm going to be watching that game. I won't be streaming it, unfortunately. Just won't get home in time to be able to do that stream. And I will be extremely tired. So, unfortunate, I won't be able to do that live stream tomorrow. We have got a goal update. I don't know. We've got 2 goal updates. Celtic have gone up into the lead against Lazio. 81 minutes. So Celtic, possible first win in the Champions League for a while. But then Leeds United. There's an update at Leeds. I'll get to it. There has been a red card for QPR. QPR have had a player sent off. Looking good for Leeds United as it stands right now. Let's get rid of that. And I've been DM'd by a Mr. Chadwick of Chadwick Cool. Oh, is it true? Will Ospreay has signed a multi-year contract with WWE, first reported by ESPN. Soon at WWE. Is this actually Will Ospreay's official account? It's not an official Will Ospreay account. That does not look like an official Will Ospreay account to me. I don't know. That doesn't look very official. That does not look official to me, to be honest. I am going to hold you water on that one, guys, because that is not coming from an official source. And that does not look like a Will Ospreay official account. That looks like a fan-made account to me for some reason. I mean, could be completely wrong, but it's not verified or anything, so... It's not true, it's a joke. It's not true, it's a joke. Okay. I have sent you the DM, Dave. You sent me the DM as well. Yeah, it's fake. I think it looks fake to me. The account looks fake. Until somebody like Sean Rossap or, PW Insider actually announced this, I wouldn't believe it. I know for a fun fact that he's on an Impact tour of the UK this month, and of course he's doing a program with Impact right now. He's going to be at Bound for Glory. He's in a match at Bound for Glory. Oh, that Celtic goal has been disallowed. So Celtic don't take the lead. It has been squished. It's been taken off. So hold your celebrations. Well, that's impossible because Osprey's official contract is with New Japan, doesn't expire until February of 2024. Yeah, it's bollocks. You can tell that it's bollocks. The account that it's attached to, it's not Will Osprey at all. That's a fake account for one. It's fake. It's fake. It's not true. We all know that he's we Impact anyway for the short term, so he's not going to jeopardise his position there to go to WWE. Nah, he's got no intentions of going to WWE. It's never going to happen with Will Ospreay. I pretty much guarantee it. Damn right, I know my stuff more than you. You know it more than me, mate. Of course you do. Yeah, I just looked at it. I just looked at the account, and that did not look like an official Will Ospreay account to me, to be quite honest with you. And it won't. Why would ESPN leak that? It's not something that ESPN would even look at. So that's even weirder. I've never known that. Why would ESPN be covering anything wrestling? I only trust Dave's News. Don't just trust me. No, I only get my information from the top tier. I don't try and publish stuff what's not true. I do try and do a little bit of my own work. Can we ban VAR? That's what Liverpool... Well, I don't think we'll ban VAR, but we want to get it better in the UK. It's been perfect here. No problems in Europe because they're using the updated version. It's all automated. It's not down to people error, it's a computer. What does a lot of it? Although I want Ospreay versus... although I do so want Ospreay versus Seth. Maybe one day, but obviously if his contract's not until ends in February, I mean after February next year, anything can happen. We are not far away from that, by the way. It's only like 4 months away. So come on. It's not out of the realms of impossibility, you know what I mean? Dave gets the news from me. Yeah. James actually does DM me quite a lot, to be honest. But then I do get a lot from Wrestles, What Culture Wrestling. I read everything I possibly can when it comes to wrestling, to be fair. And I just make a calculated assessment if I thought it was real or not real. That's why I didn't really publish that about Sean Levesque and Stephanie McMahon. Man City have taken the lead. Retro D-Man will be back in the chat with in seconds, as Alvarez has scored 84th minute in that game. Our power team wins tomorrow. Should do. It's on a Union St. Gallis. It is at Anfield, so I expect nothing less than a Liverpool win. But we go Jake Cargill, Dave versus Rhea Ripley dream match. It'll get there eventually. I don't think they'll throw her into a major feud like that straight away. They'll want a better in first. A series of matches with Nia Jax. I hope Liverpool win tomorrow night, says Stephen. They should do. I think what I'm liking on Raw at the minute is we're starting to push Tegan Knox more. We need to get Candice LeRae back on the show. We need to start pushing these lower ones. Let's get Katana Chance and Jaden Carter back on Monday Night Raw. Let's not just be dumping them on main event like they have been doing. We need to get them back on Monday Night Raw. We need Raw to be like NXT last night. We need SmackDown to be like NXT last night. 4 female matches in a row is unprecedented. A majority of wrestling companies, whether you're on it, other companies what do have that are like Stardom and Shimmer, obviously because they're all female promotions, but it needs to be in the men's. Yeah, Nikki Cross, yeah, you are true. That is true. We need to see these wrestlers. We need to have these booked in storylines, not necessarily for titles. Let's have a feud. I mean, we've got Bayley and Shotzi, what could have been in a hair versus hair match. We've wasted that for weeks now. I don't really get why Shotzi's disappeared again. I mean, to have her cackling one week and then she's gone the next, it's a bit intermittent. We need to do a proper story. We need to do some proper story development. I really hope we get on board with that, because that's what Becky was talking about when she was interviewed. I think she was interviewed recently outside of WWE, and she was just saying we need to get more talent involved in major storylines, not just the same faces each and every week. We need the Tegan Knoxes, we need the Nikki Crosses, we need all, like Indy Hartwell, like we saw her last night on NXT. We need all these to start stepping up, or being given that opportunity to step up. I mean, the WWE has got a fantastic female roster, there's no doubt about it. It's just that they're not using them properly, and they're not. And I always argue that about AEW, and yeah, WWE are just as bad, or can be just as bad. They just need to smarten up. They're both, AEW and WWE have got fantastic female rosters, just need to use them more. NXT was a classic example of how you use the females on your show. I mean, 4 female matches, one after the other, and not a complaint at all. In fact, it was riveting TV. Even to the fact that even the Kalani-Jordan match was pretty decent, you know what I mean? More of that, please, WWE. More of that. PSG, running out of time. Literally 7 minutes plus injury time left of this game. Yeah, it's such a shame. Newcastle have done a fantastic job. They're in dreamland for sure. Look at the supporters; they do not know how to celebrate. Dave, do you think that we get Nia Jax versus Shayna Baszler next week? I don't know if you ever will. I mean, it could be a triple threat match. I don't know what they're doing with that, to be honest. There is 2 spots, I think, on the pay-per-view for Fastlane. 2 spots, because there's only 5 matches actually been announced, and there's usually around about 6 or 7, so we're a little bit far off yet. I want Triple H to book more matches because he is in charge of creative. He does the booking, mate. Don't worry about that. He does the booking. He doesn't for NXT. That is Shawn Michaels' job. Question: how would you book Jade's debut? Would you have her face or a heel? Well, look, if she's on Monday Night Raw, right? You've got Raquel Rodriguez. Nia Jax is a heel. You've got Rhea Ripley as a heel. I'd have her a bit like Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'd have her flip-flop a little bit, you know what I mean? I'd have her just with an edge, where she don't quite fit in either way. She could be just that as dominant without being a face or a heel. I think a perfect way to start her is with Nia Jax. Start her with her. I mean, yeah, she's clumsy, but I've written that she can get over with her. Sticking her in with the likes of Rodriguez and Rhea Ripley, I don't know. I don't think it's fair on like Rodriguez, to be honest. Match ended. Leeds have won. QPR 1-0, and yeah, there's that confirmation of that Man City goal. Just proves how highly they rate Roxanne. Matches with Rhea Ripley, now Asuka, and some more, I can't remember. Yeah, she's Satomura. She had a match with her. She had a nice little program with Satomura. Roxanne Perez is literally the go-to of NXT right now. She's goated in that promotion, and it's great that the bigger stars want to work with it, like the likes of Asuka, Rhea Ripley, and of course Satomura. But yeah, I mean, honestly, that girl, I mean, for her age, I mean, 24 still? There's just so much room for her to grow and get better. She's going to dominate when she goes up to the main roster. Like before, I'd give her a year on the main roster before she's getting title opportunities. Breaking news, Billy Starks is All Elite. Billy Starks, is that the female wrestler? There's another female what they've signed then, which is I believe that's female. That's the name I recognise. Send me confirmation of that. Oh yeah, Miko and a tag match against Bailey. Yeah, she has been through. Yeah, Miko Satomura is definitely one that she had a good program with. 3-1 to Man City. That game is literally over now. 75% chance of Ricky Starks joins WWE, says Cultaholic Wrestling. That's interesting. We're not seeing an All Elite thing yet. Phil Foden got the first goal. It's not the one that's got second. What happened to Corey Deck? She's literally on Twitter now, looking buff. She's just had a bit of time off. I think she picked up a few injuries which meant that she needed time off. She's absolutely looking stacked. She does look good. Honestly, I saw a post not so long ago where she's put a bit of stock on. She got stucky. So yeah, don't worry about it. She will be back soon. I know, James Chadwick, you're watching AEW tonight. Yeah, Dave, we are not even getting Shotzi versus your Bailey Air versus. Yeah, they've ruined that. They ruined it because having her cost Bailey is enough revenge. Do you know what I mean? It's like, well, you've just cost me several matches. You don't need to beat me. You've beaten me already in a solo match. So where are you going with this feud? It's pretty empty. It's just highlights. Lazio scored against Celtic. Celtic can't even hold out. There's confirmation of that Man City result scoreline. Oh, there we go. So Billy Starks is definitely a female. All right, cool. I thought it was. I didn't want to like commit myself to it. And it's like, Dave, it's a dude, man. But yeah, it's another female to AEW, right? But they need to use them. Where's she getting fucking TV time? Like, you know what I mean? Please tell me how these women, because they're still like, I haven't seen Red Velvet on TV for fucking ages. What's happened to Kia Logan? Hogan, where has she gone? Pedro as the goal scorer, what is breaking Celtic's heart right now. James, I almost thought someone invited me on a football community on Twitter again. Just wanted to bring that to your attention. Just don't accept it. It's not right. Irish Rebel, right? Reason why we don't, I'll answer this for James. Reason why he doesn't want you there is that you know nothing about football. You would be lost in that chat, mate. You'd get lost. You wouldn't be able to join the conversation. It'll get annoying for us, and it'll annoy you because you can't join the conversation. Because literally, it's. I mean, you're in chat now, but you're not really chatting about football. We're constantly talking about wrestling and stuff like that. Kira's in ROH, pretty much AEW. Does she get used regular? I don't watch ROH. Oh my god, it's another goal. It is 4. OMG, this is a fucking result. I mean, Jesus Christ, where did that come from? Oh my fucking god. What? This has been a phenomenal night for Newcastle. I don't blame them for celebrating, to be quite honest with you. This is extraordinary. Wow. The goal goes to Scar. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, wowie. Look at this for a strike. Nice layoff and hits it. What a curl. The curl in that was sensational. What a strike. This guy is a defender. Let's just get that clear. He is not a centre forward. He's a defender all day long. I'm just going to put that as 90 minutes. So I've got it as 90 minutes plus 1, and it's always wrong. We'll just put it down as 90. So there we go. 4-1 to Newcastle. This is... I mean, fuck me. This is... PSG. PSG. What the fuck has happened tonight? This... I mean, you've got money. Oh, it is +1. Oh, bloody done me. I've done it in wrong flipping font. Boom. There we go. Bonk. I mean, wow, it's like, what the fuck has this come from? You're Alan Shearer. You're like, what the fuck's gone off in this game? So God has been substituted. This is Champions League, baby. Yeah, you've got to love this competition. Group stages are crazy. So we've got Marco Fun Adventures. What the? Marco Fun Adventures, shout out to you, dude. Hope you're well. Hope you're enjoying this. Wow. TBF PSG, prove money can't buy you wins. Marco Fun Adventure says best game for now. Mate, just drink it in, man. Drink it in. This is dreamland. For Newcastle, it's dreamland. Just enjoy it. Let it sink in. Just let it. Just enjoy it. Enjoy your moment. Mbappe. Oh, this game. Literally. I never thought this game would go this way. But PSG's adventures in England, in Europe, have not been great. I mean, Liverpool beat them in the group stages of Champions League. We beat them 3-1 with Bobby Firmino scoring. They're losing here today. I don't know what... I can't remember the results. Like, from Man City or like that. But I'm sure they might have lost even them games. Where's Neymar and Mbappe? Mbappe's playing, but Neymar isn't. I don't know what's happened to Neymar. Got to go, Dave. Enjoy the rest of the game. Well, it's nearly finished, dude. But thanks for stopping by, Leeds. Have a great rest of your evening. Take care, buddy. Dave, someone invited me to the FPL Sports Talk on Twitter 2 days ago. Alright, it's not for me to say that you can come on or not come on, but end of the day, it's not really our forte, so you'll be lost in the conversation. And it'd be just like somebody putting me in an American football chat. I wouldn't know how to respond to any of it, so I'd probably just come straight out of it anyway. At Dortmund, can Milan finish 0-0? Helps Newcastle as well. They could finish top. I mean, imagine that. Flipping heck, man. That's dream stuff. That is dream stuff. Imagine Newcastle now gets fisted by West Ham at the weekend. Oh, that swings and roundabouts of football, though, isn't it? You could go from a high to an extreme highs to extreme lows within like 3 or 4 days, can't you? Great stream there. Thank you, Stephen. Neymar plays in Istanbul. Oh, is he moved? You know what? I can't even remember. So that's where Neymar is. Neymar is in Istanbul. Saudi Arabia. There it is. There's the final whistle. OMG, Neymar went to Saudi. Yeah, there you go. You answered your own question. Neymar is now in Saudi Arabia. Yeah. Well, it's you. It's not me what asked that question. I didn't ask the question about Neymar, to be honest. I just read the chat. Full time whistle has gone. Oh my God! If you are PSG, you need to go in hiding, mate. all that support at the start of the game with the ultras, with all the fans, with the it's going to be chaos in Newcastle tonight. Let me tell you, it's going to all kick off. Going to be some rather upset French fans tonight. Kurt Zuma hat-trick on the weekend. Moldy, imagine. Florida has Messi. Yes, Florida does have Messi. You're mad? Why are you mad? This is fucking nuts. It's crazy. It's crazy. What the fuck has gone off? You know, he started this stream and I was just asking pretty much how many Newcastle goals were going to get conceded, and we're here talking about how good they are. It's fantastic. Eddie Howe's literally done his own work. He got them playing a massively high line. Every time PSG got hold of the ball, they were pressed. Just the high press, it works. It works for Liverpool. It's working for Newcastle. You can't fault it, man. You can't fault it. It's great for Newcastle. Such a big victory tonight. Honestly, they deserve it, man. And they still probably won't get the top press. It'll still go to City because they beat Leipzig. It'll still go to them. They'll still get the top pages, and Newcastle will be struggling because the fucking papers are wankers. From everyone predicting them bottom of the group to the top. Yep. Piss up in Newcastle will be unreal. Imagine being out in Newcastle tonight. Fuck. Town would be electric, man. Jeez. I am about to punch my iPad. Marco Fun Adventures, are you a PSG fan by any chance? And just going on with what you're saying, are you a PSG fan? Where are you from, Marco Fun Adventures? Are you French? I just want to know where you're from, who you are. Kind of get a picture of... you seem like you're very upset. I thought you was Newcastle at first, to be fair. And then, obviously, I'm not getting that impression anymore. What's my favourite team? I'm a Liverpool fan, dude. Yeah. So, who would have thought Newcastle would outplay PSG? No, not me, mate. No. Yeah. What? You're a PSG fan? Okay. A lot of Geordies putting a sickie in the morning. Yeah, there'll be nobody in Newcastle working tomorrow. It'll be like a bank holiday. That's year's break. Eddie Howe had before he went to Newcastle worked wonders for him. Oh, you're an Mbappe fan. Okay, right, I get you now. Alright, you're a fan of Mbappe. So you'll literally just follow wherever he goes. Okay, that's interesting. Hope he doesn't go to Saudi Arabia then, or you're fucked. It's like, oh no, I've got to support flipping these guys now. No. You'll be a Liverpool fan when he signs for Liverpool next season. Ha ha. Oh, that is honestly, it's like, honestly, after doing that NXT stream yesterday and to today, we've been treated to some very good streams. This has been fantastic. NXT last night was bliss, and tonight's been great. I mean, this result, flipping heck, man, 4-1, and it's gone to Newcastle. Anybody what's gone and put a bet on today, and it would only have been like proper Newcastle fans what would have betted and gone, fancy a flutter, right? 4-1, bosh, nice. Mbappe is overrated. I wished I did know about football, but unfortunately I don't really. It's only because you're from America, man. Manchester United is overrated because of Rashford. Oh wow, Marco Fan Adventures, mate. You're going up against the Chadders. I would ask you to tread carefully. I will ask you to tread carefully. You're going up against the Chadders. I wouldn't want to be in your shoes right now. Just be careful. He bites. He proper bites. Dave, I'm into wrestling, to be honest. I know you are, dude. Islander scored more in Champions League this season than Mbappe. Told you, you've got him going now. all the Newcastle fans have their missus on their phone to their bosses in the morning. Can't come in. I've got I got steaming last night. Man United knocked out of the Champions League as it stands. Not looking good, is it? But Newcastle and Man City restore faith in English football tonight. Whereas Man United, Arsenal and Celtic have all fallen down. It's now up to Brighton, Liverpool and West Ham to keep that momentum going tomorrow night in the Europa League. I know it's the lesser competition, but I really don't care. I mean, it's you're going to insult us at least. Spell Rashford, right? Lol. Oh, man, I love you lot, you crazy bunch. But any Marco fan adventures, feel free to join the streams whenever I go live. Make sure that you sub to the channel. Come and join the conversation. It's only banter, mate. We only have jokes here. It's nothing serious. We have a laugh. If you piss off Chadders, I can't defend you really, because Chadders will just bite your legs off. So just be careful on that one. But it's all harmless fun. Trust me, it's all good fun. We're all a good bunch of people here. We do talk about wrestling quite a lot. So if you like American wrestling, come join the conversation about that. I just always love other people's feedback on that as well. If you don't really watch it, maybe we can get you into watching it. I don't know. You never know. It might change your life. But we lost 3 of the 6 group games on our way to getting the treble. Different team, different time, but yeah. I mean, honestly though, total different set of. Yeah, you had the Ferguson as your manager at that time. It's not the same. Yeah, I mean, it's not the same. I mean, you had Solskjaer, which was like turned into the babyface assassin. You had Sheringham. It's not the same. There's no way you're anywhere as good as that treble-winning team, to be quite honest with you. Rashford greedy with the ball. Mouldy over Trashford. Trashford. That is it. PSG atop of Group F. What the fuck, man? Milan and Dortmund did finish one apiece. Group of F. Newcastle are top. Honestly, if you're a Newcastle fan and you're watching this, honestly, dream big. Honestly, because this table could get turned on its head really, really quickly. So enjoy every single second that you can. Enjoy. Look at them games. 5 p.m. kickoffs. Marseille, Brighton, Freiburg, West Ham, and you've got Limassol, Rangers. And then 8 o'clock, you've got Liverpool, Aston Villa, and Aberdeen, all later on in the evening. A lot of British teams still in Europe to come. Yep, those likes and subs if you are new here. Thank you, Ever. That is it for me. Enjoy AEW. For those who are stopping up late tonight, feel free to DM me if there's any matches or changes to their Tuesday show next week. I'm interested to see pretty much if Tony Khan gets suckered in. And that's what I want. I want to see if there's a little bit of fight in him going into next Tuesday battle, because it is the Tuesday Night Wars. It's full on. There's been grenades thrown by WWE. What has Tony Khan got in his cannons? What has he got in his defence? It's going to be cracking to see just what he's got. What can he bring to the table? What ace in the hole has he got? I'm sure WWE will try and match it. Who cares about Aberdeen and Rangers? It's people who are Scottish, dude. Man, I fucking love European nights. Yeah, they are the best. Don't matter if you're Champions League or Europa or Conference, to be honest, it's the mecca of football. It makes it always was something that I looked forward to as a kid. I used to love it when it was on ITV. I never knew who the foreign team were. Like, remember Arsenal going up against like Genoa. Thinking, who the fucking hell's Genoa? And it's like, oh my god, it's an Italian team, and it's like, wow, Italian football. And then when Italian football started coming on Channel 4, we were like, what's this? TK asked for war. Now he's got one. Yeah, it's flipping, and honestly, it's going to be fireworks. It's going to be napalm. Got Shawn Michaels walking across the beach going, well, I love the smell of napalm in the morning. Oh, Apocalypse Now Tuesday special. Anyway, that is it for this live stream. I'm tired. I need to get some grub and settle down for the rest of the evening. Thank you for everyone what's joined. Absolutely been a pleasure. Absolutely love these live streams. We'll be back. I don't know when now. Probably Monday. Definitely Monday for Monday Night Raw. If there's a football stream between then and then, I don't know if there's Monday Night Football. I'm not sure if it's Premier League or not. We'll have a look at it. But definitely back for Monday Night Raw. Definitely doing that on, obviously, Monday. We'll be doing it Tuesday, would I? But yeah, we're back for that. So, yeah, take care, everybody. Thank you for watching. Like, comment. Comment, you are commenting. But, yeah, like the stream. Subscribe if you're new. Do all that good stuff. And, I've been Dave in real life. You guys have been awesome. Until the next time. Bye for now. I love you all. You are amazing. You guys are the best. Legends. Absolute legends. Bye.